Six safe and cheap low carb drinks. Yan yung ating pag-uusapan today for our Save Up Saturday. Ito yung talk show natin wherein pag-uusapan natin kung ano ang iba't ibang tips kung paano makakasave when doing low carb and fasting lifestyle without, of course, jeopardizing our main goal kung bakit tayo naglo-low carb, and that is for healing. And of course, since we know na marami naglo-low carb na gusto rin mag-weight loss, don't worry, this can also offer that same benefit. So ano-ano yung safe six na low carb drinks and also very cheap, only less than 10 pesos. Actually, kaya itong makuha for zero cost or less than 5 pesos. But to be safe, kahit 10 pesos budget, kayang-kaya yan. And these are my top 6 na personal favorites ko din. So, number 1, of course, we have to consider na dapat nasa safe list sila. And what are those safe lists? You can always check out hashtag JGC Rojo Food List para makita ninyo kung anong nandyan. And eto yung 6 low-carb drinks na pwedeng-pwede para sa mga kahit nag-heal pa and for those who are already maintaining their optimum health. So number 1, of course, is our favorite, coffee. So, any black coffee, pwedeng-pwede yon, pwedeng brewed coffee, kasi yun yung pinaka-the best. But in case wala, you can just have the instant coffee. So, yung isang coffee niyan, yung isang stick or isang sachet niyan, nasa 2 pesos lang each. And then, you can have that full kung gusto nyo ng matapang. But for me, for it to become enjoyable, I usually just get half teaspoon and then tinitimpla ko lang in plain water or warm water and then ilalagay ko ng sobrang daming ice. So punong-puno ng ice. My ratio would be half cup of coffee to a glass full of ice. Yung mukha niya parang magiging malasaw na just like what you can see in the photo or actually even less than that. Bakit ko ito dinidilute with water and ice? Because when it comes to drinks, I want something pleasurable and it's the coolness of the ice and also the flavor of coffee without the bitter taste. Kasi hindi ako ganun ka-tolerant when it comes to bitter taste. And for those naman of you who are very tolerant sa bitter taste ng coffee, that's also good since I know some na eto yung mga pangontra nila sa kanilang mga sweet cravings. So when they take something bitter, naka-counter yung kanilang cravings for sweets. And other hack also when it comes to removing the bitterness of coffee, you can actually add a little salt to it. Kapag nilalagyan ito ng asin, na-neutralize yung bitterness ng coffee. And at the same time, good news then, electrolyte is a must sa ating low-carb lifestyle. So this is my favorite. You can call it Americano, plain Americano, iced Americano, or it's just simply black coffee. No sugar, no cream necessary. You can add as many water and ice as you like, or you can enjoy this as is. So yan yung number 1 safe and cheap low-carb drink natin. And this one, if at cost ng sachet na available almost everywhere in the country, nasa 2 pesos lang. And if you are going to share it with someone else, so nasa 1 pesos lang yung kailangan mong gastusin with this enjoyable drink na. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is tea. So you can have hot tea or again, dahil nandito tayo sa Pilipinas, the land of endless summer, with a chance of rain, you can enjoy this tea hot and also cold. So any brand is okay. And this one, the ones on your screen, is nasa 2 pesos or nasa 2 pesos and 50 cents lang per bag of that tea. And it will already give you that rich tea flavor. Yung walang keme-keme, just the tea goodness. It is something that I've grown to love since my papa before never missed a day without drinking tea. And we already know that tea has a lot of benefits, but no amount of tea can overdo whatever toxins we take in kapag pinagsasabay natin ito sa high-carb foods, sugary foods, and inflammatory foods. That's why it's best to enjoy them while at the same time you are still healing. So enjoy these drinks nang naka-low carb pa din. And good news when it comes to coffee and tea, you can enjoy them both during feasting window and fasting window. So kahit pa naka-fasting kayo, when you take these coffee and tea, hindi mabibreak ang inyong ketosis, hindi mabibreak ang inyong fat burning because these are 0 calorie and wala rin silang fruity or sweet flavor, so it won't break your fast. So, moving forward to our third, six safe and cheap low carb drinks less than 10 pesos. It's calamansi. So, calamansi, I know it's citrus and nasa caution list yung fruits natin, but per 1 tablespoon of extract ng calamansi ay merong 1 gram net carb. So, hindi ka kailangang lumagpas ng 5 pieces of calamansi. You can enjoy that, and that's only at most 55 gram of net carbs only. So if you have 10, 20 or 50 gram of net carb allowance in a day, so pwedeng enjoy ang calamansi with your favorite low carb meals. And of course, since eto ay 5 pieces lang, it won't be that sour, hindi siya ganun kaasim. So hopefully, you will no longer look for sweetener. This is best enjoyed as is, and it just needs some training. Yung iba, hindi kayang uminom nito plain. You can dilute it just like our technique sa coffee. You can dilute it with as many water as you like, and also you can put a lot of ice in it to make it a refreshing drink. Lemon is expensive. Isang lemon lang, 20 pesos na. Calamansi, it grows everywhere in the country. Sa bahay namin, we have a calamansi bush, tree, plant there, and every day you can easily get 10 to 20 pieces of calamansi. All year round yan. So you can start planting calamansi or you can just buy it. So up to 5 pieces, that's just again 5 gram net carbs lang. So pasok na pasok sa ating carbohydrate budget in a day. And how else can we enjoy calamansi? We can actually combine them with our drinks. So you can add your calamansi in your tea, and that is already a calamansi iced tea, not lemon iced tea, but somewhat tastes the same or even better. I actually love the taste of calamansi more than lemon. It's just that we know over time na exposed tayo sa ganda ng lemon, especially when it comes to presentation. But for the taste itself, I usually love calamansi more than I love lemon. So you can enjoy this calamansi iced tea when you want to quench that thirst. And our fourth safe and cheap low carb drink would be ginger and turmeric. Whether you have ginger or turmeric, these are all very healthy and very yummy also, especially kapag nilagyan natin ito ng extras. And what is that extra? Still, calamansi and ice. If you have that, you can already have turmeric iced tea or ginger iced tea, and it's another pleasurable thing that you can enjoy. And of course, it will be very safe since they are all in our safe list, especially considering the amount that you will take, and they have added benefits. In fact, based on research, yung turmeric can actually boost autophagy. So they can be taken even while you're fasting to boost that autophagic processes na nangyayari sa ating katawan to enable more healing, especially sa mga nagsisimula pa lang. So moving on to our fifth drink. This is actually covered in one of the videos I made way back 2020 siguro, the six colorful drinks, the colorful drinks that won't break your fast, and that is turmeric. This one is blue ternate or butterfly pea tea. So it's a flower. It grows everywhere in the Philippines. It's free. Kung wala ka niyan, pwede lang kayong humingi sa inyong neighbor or sa sidewalk. Marami lang tumutubo nito everywhere. It has benefits. It has a lot of health benefits when taken in a certain amount. But since we are just looking into safe and cheap, so they're very affordable. And what's important is they won't break your fast and even won't break your ketosis. And if you add something acidic to that, like calamansi, it will actually change color. From blue, it will turn into pink. So for those with kids, I'm sure they'll gonna enjoy this one. And of course, our last drink na for our safe and cheap low carb drinks less than 10 pesos. It's my very own favorite na medyo matagal ko nang hindi nagawa. It's actually a vinegar juice, aka kombucha hack. Bakit kombucha hack? For those of you na hindi pa nakainom ng kombucha, kombucha is just a fermented tea So, meron siyang sugar initially, but that is being eaten na by the microbacteria. So, kapag nakain na nila yan, it will now be gone. And kapag na-over-ferment na ito, it will turn into lactic acid. So, para siyang magiging vinegar. So, if a certain kombucha is over-fermented, para siyang suka, nagiging suka. And why wait for a kombucha turn into a vinegar when you can just enjoy the ones na meron na tayo? So, you can actually enjoy a vinegar juice. Meron na ngang nabibili ngayon, apple cider vinegar juice and others. But in here, we can make it very cheap. So it's not just apple cider that you can make this one, but also kahit coconut sap vinegar or tuba vinegar. So just 1 tablespoon and then a cup of water and then again, put a lot of ice in it or pwede nyo ring i-blend ito. That will cost maybe 1 peso lang per drink, and you will be surprised how it can actually taste so refreshing and so good. So, all of these drinks, there's an option for you to put the sweeteners, yung allulose, monk fruit, erythritol, and what else do we have? Erythritol and stevia, of course. But again, those sweeteners are in our caution list. So, try first na walang kahit anong sweetener. You might just be surprised how you can actually enjoy them kahit walang sweetener. And these are my favorite. These are taken before, way back when I posted this one in Life Without Rice. So I usually put it on a blender para mas well blended sila. And this one, it's me and Maming sharing that kombucha. Cheers! If you search on Life Without Rice, meron dyan, kombucha cheers. And it's actually not kombucha, but it's just a kombucha hack using either apple cider vinegar or coconut sap vinegar. So, yun yung ating pinaka-importanting safe and cheap low-carb drinks, less than 10 pesos that we can enjoy without, of course, spiking our blood glucose para hindi mawala yung healing process natin that usually comes from sugary drinks, inflammatory drinks that are branding themselves as healthy but alam na natin ngayon that are actually not really healthy. So, try to make sure that you always stick to our low carb meals by avoiding kung ano yung kailangan i-avoid and of course enjoying what we can enjoy those drinks together with these foods. So, maraming salamat everyone. I hope to see you on our upcoming National Low Carb Day 2022 Part 2 on December 4, 2022. For those who wish to have an online appointment and face-to-face private sessions with me, just message our admin lang po. Maraming salamat. Thank you to the ones who will meet with me later sa ating Dumaguete Meet and Greet. And also, for those na hindi makakasabay, we will have a Boracay Meet and Greet on November 29, 2022. And see you in Manila in December. At maraming salamat for those of you who have been supporting our groups, our pages, and this Life Without Rice and Low Carb Feasting and Fasting community. So thank you so much, guys. Yan yung ating topic for today, and that is our 6 safe and cheap low carb drinks under 10 pesos. So less than 10 pesos lang, you can already enjoy those drinks. And I hope you learned something today. Maraming salamat. We'll see you in our next video. And of course, as always, remember to stay low carb so that we all stay safe. And sa ating other days, remember, hindi lang po Save Up Saturday. We also have our Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nga ngayon for Save Up Saturday. And every Sunday naman, we have an exclusive Q&A sa ating exclusive group na Low Carb and Fasting Masterclass group na kung saan natututo tayo in a structured manner on how to heal diabetes, hypertension, obesity, fatty liver, PCOS, GERD, at marami pang iba. If you wish to become a part of that group, you are more than welcome to join. So, eto yung ating schedule daily sa ating 12 noon talk with yours truly. Eto para Dr. Joseph Grace Rohotan. So thank you so much everyone. Maraming salamat. I'll see you again next time. And thank you also to our sponsors at MLCB. Hope some partners with you again this December. Bye bye.